50 years ago, California made a promise to students in its master plan for higher education. California promised access and affordability. With our current budget delay, we're seeing both access and affordability being severely constrained, and the students like those behind me right here are those suffering for this. Access is constrained because local boards and statewide boards of trustees don't know what their budgets are going to be yet for the year. So they're able to hire fewer professors because they can't bet that they're going to get a certain amount of money and then find out they haven't gotten it. So they can't hire the professors they need to teach the class sections they need to meet the student demand that is out there. Incredible student demand. The worse the economy is, the more people need to train and retrain for jobs, the more demand there is in our colleges, particularly our community colleges. But we can't meet it because we don't have a budget. For those students who can have gotten accepted into school, who are trying to take classes now, many of them need Cal Grants, and without a budget, the state can't fund the Cal Grants. For many of our students, that money pays for their books, maybe pays for some of their housing. Basically, if they don't get that money, they have to work more hours and maybe can't go to school. So we're effectively shutting the door by breaking our promise to students. We're breaking two promises: the promise of the master plan made 50 years ago, and the promise to Cal Grant recipients made in the last few months that they'd be getting Cal Grants. Now, this is particularly bad for the state of California. There's nothing that gives taxpayers a bigger bang for the buck than education. College graduates earn more money, so they pay more taxes. They buy more goods, so they pay more sales tax. They're much more likely to buy a home than non-college graduates, so they pay property taxes. All of this inures to the benefit of the state and the benefit of taxpayers. So delaying the budget hurts everybody, not just now, but for the future. When the governor and the Republicans turn their back on the jobs budget that the Assembly and Senate Democrats are offering, they're really shutting the door on these students. And when they shut the door on these students, they're really shortchanging California, not just for now, but for years to come. So as classes begin around the state, it's time for this budget stalemate, it's past time for this budget stalemate to end here in Sacramento.